Understanding and accurately calculating the future value, FV, of investments and damages is essential for lawyers. It underpins fair compensation, strategic negotiation, and compliance with legal standards in litigation, settlements, and estate planning.
To determine the future value of current investments and damages, lawyers must apply compound interest formulas that project how a sum of money will grow over time at a specified rate. This calculation is central to legal practice, whether estimating the growth of trust funds, structuring settlements, or projecting future economic damages in litigation. Mastery of future value concepts enables lawyers to advocate effectively, ensure fair outcomes, and clearly explain financial projections to courts and clients.
Fundamental concepts. What is future value? Future value, FV, is how much money today will grow to in the future at a certain interest rate. Present value, PV, is what a future sum is worth today after discounting. Concept formula legal use case. Future value FV equals PV times open parenthesis 1 plus or close parenthesis to the power of n projecting trust/investment growth, damages. Present value PV equals FV / open parenthesis 1 plus or close parenthesis to the power of n discounting future damages to present. Lawyers use FV to show how money grows and PV to find today's value of future losses. A. The core formula, made simple. To find out how much a sum of money today will be worth in the future, use this formula. Future value equals present value times 1 plus interest rate divided by number of times interest is added per year to the power of years times number of times interest is added per year. FV equals future value, what you'll have in the future. PV equals present value, what you have now. R equals annual interest rate as a decimal, so 5% equals 0.05. M equals number of times interest is compounded per year. 1 equals yearly, 12 equals monthly. N equals number of years. Example, if you put $10,000 in the bank at 5% interest for 10 years, if the bank adds interest once a year, you'll have about $16,289 after 10 years. If the bank adds interest every month, you'll have about $16,530 after 10 years. Therefore, the more often your money earns interest, the more you'll have in the future, even if the interest rate stays the same. This is why how often interest is added matters for your savings or investments. Legal applications. Why future value matters for lawyers. Future value and discount rate calculations are essential tools in legal practice, directly impacting trust management, structured settlements, and litigation damages. Small changes in growth or discount rates can lead to significant differences in legal awards and client outcomes. Future value concepts are critically important in legal practice, especially in the areas of trusts and client funds, structured settlements, and damages in litigation, including lost earnings and medical costs. In each context, lawyers use future value and present value calculations to ensure fair, accurate, and strategic financial outcomes for clients. The choice of growth or discount rate can dramatically alter the size of awards, settlements, or trust distributions, making these calculations a cornerstone of effective legal and financial planning. Trusts and client funds. Understanding future value is essential in trust and client fund management, as it allows lawyers to accurately project how a trust will grow over time and set realistic expectations for beneficiaries. For example, a $1 million trust can grow to between $1.8 million and $3.2 million over 20 years, depending on the interest rate. These calculations inform distribution schedules, help minimize estate taxes, guide decisions on trust termination timing, and ensure proper valuation for charitable or generation-skipping trusts, maximizing compliance and benefits. Kindly note, a 3% to 6% interest rate range can nearly double the future value of a trust over 20 years, highlighting the importance of rate selection in trust planning. Mastery of future value calculations is essential for lawyers, as it underpins sound financial planning, effective litigation strategy, and ethical client advocacy across trusts, settlements, and damages.